Get ready, gamers! Retro Legends is here. The ultimate destination for high score battles, pinball wizardry, and classic arcade showdowns. Every week we bring you the best in virtual pinball, classic arcade gaming, and retro fun. Where you can compete for glory on live online leaderboards through iScored. Think you got what it takes? Step up and prove it. Because every Friday night, we're going live with 2 legendary pinball tables and an all-time classic arcade game. And the best part, every giveaway and prize on this show goes straight to you, the gamers, that are putting up scores on the leaderboards. Iron sharpens iron. Come play with the best. We will see you on the leaderboards. Because Retro Legends isn't just a show, it's a community. A place for arcade warriors to show up and keep that high score spirit alive. That's right, Friday nights just got legit. Hit that subscribe button. Join the leaderboards and let's make history, one game at a time. This is Retro Legends. Hello gamers and welcome to Retro Legends. On the Retro Legends channel, I'd like to invite a friend onto the channel. Welcome to the channel, Mikey Yoon. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, Papa Brad? Thanks for having me.
Welcome to Retro Legends Arcade. It looks a lot like the Wayback's arcade, actually.
It does. It does. I know you had a blast past couple of days at Waybacks. It's awesome.
Man, I have had an incredible week of just nothing but playing games that I love, you know.
And they love you so much they didn't even charge you.
They won't take my money. They won't
take your damn money.
Like, I bought a shirt and you know, I bought pizza there. I did everything I could, you know.
You're like, please, let me get back to you.
Yeah.
That's nice
they actually invited me to do their grand opening. They're going to do a restaurant as part
of
the
wow. Yeah, I heard you talk about that.
Which is really exciting. First thing I want to talk about with my show, and I'm kind of glad you're here because I'm taking a new path.
My girlfriend's right there. She's a little mad at me, but I'm here for you. So
it is not monetized at all. So at this point, there should be no ads. It's flagged as non-monetized.
That's great. That's great.
I'm here for the community, for the free, for fun, and to play games. That's what I love. To go back to the golden age of arcades, and we're gonna go back to the Wayback's arcade and check out some of these arcade games from the 80s that I love so much. But I thought we would start off just talking about the golden age of arcades. Last show, I know you watch all my shows. Last show we talked about the Chuck's arcade, and this is an arcade started by Chuck E. Cheese. And I thought it would be fun to compare the Chuck's arcade to the Wayback's arcade.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyone in the chat? Hey, Wango, good to see you. And once again, I put it on this channel. It should now be not monetized. So hopefully you don't get any advertisements cutting out the stream or anything. I figure the show already works at pretty much a loss. Why not just make it free? You know what I'm saying, Mikey Yoon?
I think Kev Grid is rubbing off on you, buddy.
He's rubbing off on me. And the way I look at it, you know, if you do want to contribute, you know, you could super chat, or even better yet, just buy a couple memberships for people that are here, and that'll help the channel out. But I do this just to play games and to have fun, you know. And we created a leaderboard where we could compete, and that's really what the fun is. You know, the fun is competing against the other great gamers in this community, and these leaderboards are public. Mikey Yoon, anyone can put their score up there.
Anyone.
I just ask that you have a photograph showing your score to prove that it's, you know, that you made your score. But it's really just to help push ourselves. And I find I've gotten to be such a better gamer since I've been playing with the community, whether it's AtGames Pinball or Arcade Games. So I just wanted to create a free. There's no money to do my tournaments. There's no admission. You just put in your score. You use your phone. I mean, how easy is it, Mikey? There's nothing to it. You just snap a picture.
You snap a picture.
We use iScored, and actually, when most arcades that have scoreboard systems, they use the same scoring system that I bought, which is iScored. And but I'm glad to provide that. We're gonna take a little walk through the Wayback's arcade. This video is doing great, Mikey, and I just turned on my phone and filmed it. And this video is on fire. It's really doing well. I'm surprised, but it's funny when my video starts. I got like I'm like filming a poll, and like I just went through the whole arcade recording and it didn't work. So like I was like, well, I'm just gonna try one more time. So this is my Waybacks tour, and I'll pause it. I do have the chat up so I can see the chat. Let's see if this works.
And you have that new DJI mic too, right? So.
Oh no, I'm using my. I do have the for the tour. I have the DJI mic. Yeah, how do I make this on the screen? Hold on, we got to do this to us. Hold on. There we go. Okay, you're still on the screen, but now we can get the full picture of the arcade. And you know, first thing, you know, no corporate artwork. This is somebody hand painted all this graffiti on the side of the building. Okay, so Papa Brad, welcome to the Waybacks tour. And that is the 8-bit pizza. They're going to do like a restaurant as part of it. And they're going to do some remodeling where they have a restaurant and then they have the arcade. So that's where they're going in the future with the Waybacks arcade. Just the hours. Waybacks arcade, $13 for all day play. Let's check. And let me tell you, Mikey, $13 for me went quick. When I had to play the pinball machines, you know, at $1 a play, you know, $13 is really
$13. You can't find that anywhere. Maybe in the South. But
I'm playing the brand new Labyrinth pinball machine, and you know, I saw quickly like $13. You go through it like that, you know, at an arcade. So keep in mind that you can come in and out of this place as many times as you want. You don't need to stand there to eat or anything, but you know, they do have good food, but you're free to come and go as you please all day long for $13. Okay, so here we go. Get out. Coming in. You see Zoltar. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? We got games up in here. What are you waiting for? That looks just like the new Wave Zoltar, doesn't it? That's pretty good likeness. A beautiful mural. Pac-Man. Boom. We're starting. Tron. This is my favorite part right here. Classic arcades. Classic arcade games. Space Invaders, Tempest, Dig Dug, Centipede. Dude, that's a flex. Mikey, they have 2 centipedes right next to each other.
And all for $13, man. Like, where do you get
this is crazy.
Like,
it's like I don't even know how they can keep the lights on with this many arcades running all at once.
That's probably why they're doing the food aspect.
Yeah, yeah. Cubert. And what they do, you can see the Cubert, when the screens look kind of crazy, that means it has a real CRT monitor. What they do is they keep as many real CRTs as they can running, and they only replace them when they're broken. And they even deconvert, like they had like the Mortal Kombats, when the screens broke, they put an LCD, but as soon as they got a CRT, they put it back in the machine. Right. So everything in here is made to be like kind of back the way, if you live through the 80s when you walk down this road, I mean, it's as exact as they can make it within reason, you know?
Yeah. We try to make it as original as possible.
But the main thing is make sure all the games play perfect and they look good too. I mean, like you know, if you've ever put a quarter in a game, or you've ever tried to play a game and then the controls don't work, that's frustrating when it's a game you really wanted to play and you walk up to it and there's something wrong with it, isn't it, Mikey?
Yeah.
So they kind of have a secret, like about a quarter of this arcade is partition. It actually was a supermarket, Mikey. And they actually there's a quarter of the building that's walled off. And that's where they, like, if a machine doesn't work, they just roll it back there and they roll another one back out. So they have machines like in reserve. So there's never a machine on their floor that's broken. Like all these machines. Yeah, like anything, if it breaks, they roll it off the floor to the back and they roll. So they probably have some backup machines that they always just keep around. But they're constantly rotating things too. Like I saw all kind of new machines just from even the last time I went. And we're checking out the first room of the Wayback's arcade. That is cool. That's a double Nintendo. It plays 2 Nintendo games. Dragon's Lair. And this row is pretty much mostly beat 'em ups. And mostly fighters in this row. And some Killer Instinct. All the Mortal Kombats. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think they have 11 too in a cabinet. And a bunch of Capcoms. They got Marvel vs. Capcom. Now we're looking at the pinball row.
The pinballs. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Stellar Wars, Firepower.
Here's the thing, like with the Chuck's Arcade, like how many pinballs are they going to be able to have, you know? Because the thing about pinball machines, Mikey, is when you have a real pinball machine, you need to have a person there that can open it up if a ball gets stuck. I mean, a pinball machine is very hands-on. Like even the brand new Stearns, when I go to these events like Southern Fried Gaming Expo, they're having to pull the glass off and like get stuck balls.
You always see someone working on them.
They're always working. They're always working.
Some dude like lifting the table up. Yeah, there's always.
It's like nonstop, and like I mean, like that's the thing. If you love pinball, like a small local place like this that really just loves the games, where they have someone that's totally into it, that's where you're going to get your best experience. And there they have High Speed, which is a new game. They just added a new pin. This is not the second one. This isn't the Getaway. This is the original one, Mikey. It's the first time I ever played the original High Speed. Played the Getaway a little bit, but this one is the original.
Yeah, that's similar. Yeah.
But they some great old Williams Stellar Wars. Both these machines, Firepower and Stellar Wars, they all make those Defender sounds. So like if you like Robotron and Defender, a lot of the sounds and stuff came out are exactly the same.
Right.
Classic Williams pinball.
Williams High Speed, the original. Fire, Bugs Bunny.
And this fire machine's cool. It has a bell on it, like in a firehouse. And sometimes like when you get in a game and the bell will go off like ding, 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 ding. And it's like loud. It's like a real bell up at the top of the pinball machine.
Valley the Game Show, Funhouse. Back to the Future, Predator, Teed Off, Wipeout, Shock Attack, Waterworld, Stargate, Spider-Man, Indiana Jones, Stranger Things, Mandalorian. Look at that. Labyrinth here.
Please put a contribution in the little box. You sound like that bird with a man on his butt.
You can hear Wipeout screaming Avalanche. You heard it? But this is the new Labyrinth machine. I did get to play this one quite a bit. It was fun.
Yeah.
A lot going on with this one. It's got like a bunch of like secrets and it's pretty fun.
Oh, look at that topper. Got a Scooby-Doo. Got a V-pin.
Even in the arcade, they got a virtual pin.
Tales of Arabian Nights. Nice machine. It's got solenoids. You can hear them. I do love the DMD. I wish our DMDs were more this size on the AtGames. It's a lot easier to read. The bigger DMD, but nice to see they have a V-pin in there. Got Simpsons. Turtles. Sunset Riders. Cowboys of Moon Mesa. It's on like Donkey Kong. The full row. Popeye, Donkey Kong. We just played.
Look at that. Look at that Donkey Kong. I mean, that thing is primo. I mean, that is perfectly restored.
Those in the Retro Legends Arcade tournaments.
Down to the buttons and joysticks.
Everything's
and
been restored. If you look, they have all the right controls. Makes a big difference on these classic arcades. You want them authentic.
Keeping them authentic.
Defender and Stargate.
We just added
Beautiful
Stargate.
Williams row. Stargate is a new game they just added.
We just put that one in.
Look at that control panel.
Look how clean.
I love that. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. Thing of beauty.
Mikey, they don't even have any cigarette burns on those controls.
No, it's clean.
It's a thing of beauty. I mean, like, they just love these games. I mean, you just look at them. It's like, this is the most perfect presentation, you know what I mean? And the way they play. Sure. It's like, it's, you know, this is all passion, you know?
Robotron, of course. Joust, Bubbles. Sinistar. Shout out to Qbert and Berserk and Frogger. Got all the classics here. Of course, they got double centipedes. Do love this trackball on this.
The little one
really
played
sweet.
Really nice. It had this gigantic trackball. I've never seen one like that.
I've never seen this exact trackball on another machine.
So good.
And then, of course, we have a Namco. All your classics, Galaga, a Multicade, classic arcade games in it. Super Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man. Look from the right when you walk in. Star Wars, Tron, Gorf, Moon Patrol, Space Invaders. This is my favorite row, really. This is where I hover in the arcades. All the Space Invaders. How cool is that? Good start so you can see the Space Invaders. Look at that.
The Ghost Pepper effect.
The Ghost Pepper effect. Beautifully restored Space Invaders. You got a Tempest, a Dig Dug.
Welcome to the stream, saecrow, on our leaderboards. One of our
We're going to walk around and go
Legends
to
Arcade.
They have 3 main rooms. This is the first room. It's definitely got the most machines in it. This is the biggest room.
Welcome to the stream. Got me and Mikey tonight.
All the pinballs are on this row. Next room we'll go into, we'll have...
Hey, we got the Rexer show here.
Gonna have some pool tables, more active type games, ice ball. Pretty awesome. Got the hoop basket.
Yeah, really the magic of this arcade too is it's like it's kind of made for everyone, you know, Mikey. Like they have the retro stuff, but then they have stuff like for families. Like you want to come in, you want to play the skee ball type game, or we shoot baskets. You want to shoot a game of pool. They have a little bit of everything, but everything is so clean, you know. And like this is like, to me, this is a whole different level than the Chuck's arcade, you know.
Right.
This is how you do it. If you want to do it right, like I would say, probably still this is one of probably my favorite arcade that I go to, that I've been to. That's actual location outside of events.
Right.
How was the arcade that you went to? You went to a retro arcade. Was it like this, or was it a little smaller?
No. It's nothing like this. I mean,
nothing like this.
Yeah. Well, first of all, they charge $10 per half hour.
Mm-hmm.
So they charge you $13 all day
for a day. You can go and please as you want
per half hour. Yeah.
Oh, $10 per half hour. Yeah, that's.
And they had none of this. They didn't have any of the raw thrills. They didn't have any of the sports kind of, you know, the skee ball or basketball things. They didn't have any of that type of stuff. But you know, if you find a good one, well, then again, you're in down south. I don't know how these guys make money off $13.
Well, they do parties and stuff. They do parties.
Okay,
They have 2 party rooms. And they're gonna do a restaurant too where they sell pizza. But
yeah, I think that's smart. That's very.
That way, people can just come and eat the pizza, because some people just like the pizza. But
ball game.
The cleanliness of it, though, like.
Look
how big it is, how well everything's maintained. I mean, it's just incredible.
They got all the gun games you ever want to play. Area 51, Time Crisis 3, House of the Dead 1 and 2,
I'm gonna stop everyone right here because you know there's a new gun game coming out, Mikey, for the arcade 1-up. And how is it that shooting on a tiny 17-inch screen? Are any of these? Do any of these have a 17-inch screen? Look, the small. Look how big these arcades are. Let me go back a little bit. Let's go back to where we started walking down this gun row. A lot of them are environmental cabinets.
Of course, they got all the gun games you'd ever want to play.
Big screens.
Area 51,
Like
Time
27
Crisis 3,
inch at least.
House of the Dead 1 and 2, Carnival, Zombie Raid, Operation Wolf, Revolution X, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Confidential Mission, Environmental Cab. Look at that! Wow.
Things a monster.
On the Greencast. Steel Gunner 2, Rampage, Dungeons and Dragons, Strikers 1945. You got one of those boxing machines here. Of course, you can play some pool here if you want.
Look at that machine. Look how big that is, Mikey. Well, that's how you play a gun game.
Oh yeah, you need a big CRT.
I mean, you need to have a big screen to be able to play these gun games. I just don't get it. Like you play with like those 17-inch monitors. I mean, that's going the wrong way. I want a big screen if I'm playing a gun game.
Yeah, that's why they all try to upgrade to the buy stuff. You know, the bigger monitors. They all have to mod it to the larger monitors, but that's an extra cost. You know.
Yeah, it is extra cost. And really what they need to do is they just need, if they do a gun machine, they need to make it where you can just hook it up to any HDMI TV, you know, so you can use a big screen TV. Yeah. That to me would be like something, I mean, I would probably support, you know.
Try to pick up the pace here.
Trying to go as fast
as Star Trek Voyager, Environmental Cab.
Those environmental cabs are awesome.
Arcade, X-Men.
Mikey, you're never putting this in your home. This thing is the size of a car. I mean, when you see how big the 6-player X-Man is, this would never be in a home. This would take up a room.
That was the first arcade I've ever played.
I mean, look at it. 6 players all at once. It uses double arcade monitors.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it. Like every time I see one of these, it's like one monitor is brighter than the other, but they have these monitors perfectly matched, which is so rare. Like every time I've played this at another arcade, it's like, it seems like one monitor is brighter than the other, and it kind of doesn't look like, now we have those ultra long monitors, but back in the day, this was a completely
it's all superhero beat 'em ups. 6-player X-Men. By the way, look how good the monitors match.
Look at that. That's incredible.
Using two perfectly matched CRTs.
All CRTs. That's where you're getting that flicker. It actually looks beautiful when you see it.
Uses 2 separate monitors. Got a Punisher. Got a Spider-Man. Love this control panel. Look at that. Spidey senses tingling. Captain America. The Avengers.
Like everything just makes sense. Like all the Marvel beat 'em ups are all right by each other, you know. It's the way they laid it out, you know. And then, you know, I love that they just didn't kill the whole area with redemption machines, but they did put a few in there. Mikey, they had to put a couple in there.
Well, you saw kids there.
Look
redemption
right
games for the little ones. Simpsons Bowling, Hydro Thunder, Fast and Furious Superbikes, Cruising USA, Mario Kart, Jumbo Safari, Crazy Taxi, Maximum Speed, Sega Hang-On. Those controllers. Those feel like a motorcycle. Super Hang-On.
Look at that CRT
Pole Position. Afterburner. Got a Crackman Spy Hunter.
Crackman's bad speaker.
Vapor TRX. Off-Road Challenge. Lucky and Wild. Driving game with guns. Guns and driving. It's not the like. Iron Man.
It's like driving in LA. They got guns and driving, Mikey.
Off-road. Get the 3 steering wheels. This game, the seat moves around as you play. The seat tilts and it's motion. It has motion when you play it. Pretty cool.
I should have got further back, but this game, like when you sit in this game, Mikey, that seat moves around.
Look how cool is it? There's like a little kid trying to play.
It's crazy. Like
Airstrike.
It moves around when you're playing.
That's definitely a rare one.
It's got like
The
hydraulics.
arcades are going to have a working airstrike. Let's see if that moves while you play. This is room 2. And we're going to go to room 3. Got some fighting games. One last shot of the row of pins. Quite a few. Lots of classics. Well-maintained machines.
Dude, I played every one of those pinballs, Mikey. I'm not gonna lie.
I would stay there all day.
It was hard for me to leave that pinball row. It was so sweet. You know, I spent a long time playing pinballs. That's the thing. Like, you really can't play like real pinball. You know, like that. It's hard because the machines are so expensive. Right. But you know, a lot of the arcade games I can play at home. But the pinballs, I gotta play them while I'm there. You know, so I always go to the pinballs first. You know, for me at least anymore. Because, you know, our home arcades, the stuff we have at home is so good anymore.
Come in, you got a Vuelix. You got a tapper right here. Got some biting action going on here at the Vuelix cab. Got some music games. Pretty cool. Got a beautiful tribute to Asteroids.
That's how you do Asteroids.
Look at that. Asteroids Deluxe. Get the sit down.
Got Asteroids Deluxe.
Of course, Asteroids Recharged.
They had Asteroids Recharged.
That's pretty cool. Look at that. Wow, that is cool. Asteroids Recharged machine. Pretty cool. And they have Asteroids.
And they got Aussie playing. You're Aussie?
Got some people punching. Rocking out to some Guitar Hero.
Oh, Guitar Hero.
Look at these Street Fighter cabinets.
People love to punch things. Man, those
SVC Chaos.
Those machines where you punch stuff.
More music games.
Bunch of music games.
Got some punching happening. Some Jubeat. Got a bunch of consoles here.
What you want? They got them all lined up.
All different types.
Going from the NES all the way up.
Pretty amazing.
The most current.
This Dark Crystal poster is cool.
Saecrow, we really grew up the best time when arcades were the community hub. Now every generation thinks they had it best.
You can now pick your own music.
Can't be
growing up in the 80s. Song, they got a jukebox, so play any music you want.
Arcades were everywhere in the golden age of arcades. Look at that Namco row.
My favorite row, one more shot.
And they just brought those up front. They used to be in the back. They always
Wayback Arcade, Pineville, Louisiana.
Every time I could go there, it's
check it out. $13 all day play. Check out the Wayback Arcade.
And there you go, Mikey.
That's crazy.
That was the full tour of the Wayback Arcade. That is the biggest arcade in Louisiana.
Wow, they're open till midnight on weekends. That's awesome.
But anyway, I wanted to show that because we were talking about the Chuck's Arcade last time, and I felt like this was the 100% going the opposite direction. Like, this is all about passion. This is like, you know, it works because the owners are so passionate about it. You know, one guy's almost always there working on the machines, you know.
Right.
And they have something really special, you know. And to have this even within driving distance is, for me, wonderful. But that was the first segment. I just wanted to talk about the Waybacks Arcade and give them a little shout out. And to me, just like it brings back a lot of nostalgia when you see all these arcade cabinets, you know?
Right.
But I don't need to have every cabinet because I have a multicade that can play almost all these arcade games. Right. But just to see them and play them in their original form or restored versions of them, it's a lot of fun, you know? A lot of fun.
It's also the environment too. I mean, you can clearly see there were people there. They were
it's so big that even when it's busy, it's not. It doesn't look busy because it's such a big building. It's a supermarket, you know. It's like
it looks like a ton of arcades.
Even on like a Saturday, like when I went in the middle of the week. I did go strategically, like right when they opened. So I had the least amount of people that I could possibly have because, you know, I don't want to bother people when I'm filming. So I'm very respectful of that. I always try to get my footage where there's the least amount of people.
Well, you saw when that guy went to whatever that guy's name was. He went to Chuck's arcade thing. There wasn't even staff there.
Yeah,
there wasn't even like an attendant.
Yeah, there's lots of staff. There's lots of. Look at that, man. We just got gigantic. I blew you up, Mikey. You got blown up. So, anyway, so that was the Waybacks Arcade. First topic. Friday night just got legit. I had a great week of gaming and traveling. Of course, we played games as the Retro Legends Arcade 2. Shout out to Cheddar Left Behind for his awesome video we played last week. That video went viral, man. That video has blown up.
That was great.
It's got so many views now. It's incredible. But we're going to start right off the bat with the hottest topic, I think, in home arcade right now. At least to me, this is the hottest topic. To me, this is the biggest topic, and that's why we're going to start with it. Mikey Yoon, Zen Studios announced Pin-Bot.
Amazing, isn't it?
I mean, the Pin-Bot is another Williams classic, right?
Yeah. They just keep pumping them out.
They just keep pumping them out, you know. And we're going to take a look at the Williams, the trailer of the Williams Pinball. It's coming out, and they're not saying which platforms though. Like that, I thought they said they were going to put them out everywhere all at once, but they haven't confirmed that.
There's been speculation or something. I'm sure it'll. I'm
a little nervous, you know, because I have AtGames. I want it on AtGames. I want it on VR. I want it on PC, but you know,
I'm sure it'll be on AtGames. It doesn't make sense why it wouldn't be.
Yeah. And we'll talk about AtGames in a bit, but let's take a look at the Pin-Bot trailer. This is all we got, Mikey. This is all they gave us. We're going to take a look at the Pin-Bot trailer first.
We were expecting a huge, like, you know,
I was expecting 3 games and then them just to drop them. Like,
exactly.
Here's the Williams tables, and now
we expected like an announcement. We expected Pinball Bites to come on, the blonde chick to come on, and then it's like just. I
felt so. I don't want to say I felt cheated. I was very happy to get Pin-Bot. I don't want to take away from that, but I was expecting it just to be everything, you know, like, and then bang, here they are. And now you can go download them right now, but that's not what happened. Here's what we got. We got a trailer for Pin-Bot. Let's take a look. I can't tell from this too. When we watch this and tell me, do you think this is Pinball FX or is this VR? I can't tell from watching it.
It looks VR to me, but
Circuit activated. Now I see you. We control the universe.
Man, that is exciting. That is exciting. You know, of course, we got this, and we knew that they were coming out with 3 Williams Pinball games, and they just showed us one of the 3. which was a surprise to me. Like, you know, I was gonna like leave the Waybacks arcade and everything. I was like, I'm gonna go somewhere like, but I'm glad I didn't because they just announced one thing. You know, I would have felt cheated even more. You know, if I would have left the arcade. But
I mean, the good news is that it's Pin-Bot.
More
right?
coming. Yeah, it's Pinball and it's Williams. You know, it's gonna be good.
Everyone wanted Pin-Bot, so that's amazing news. And I think the other two are Williams tables that they've confirmed. So we're getting 3 Williams tables.
Yeah. And so then what happened is they linked us to this.
What the Pinball Bytes on the 31st of July, as we will talk about.
New Williams tables.
Pinball FX features.
New Williams tables.
New features for VR.
New Williams tables.
Exclusive reveal trailers.
And new Williams tables.
Williams. July 31st. Mikey, we got to wait 12 days. 12 days now.
I swear, when they talk, I have no idea what they're saying.
I love the way it's Williams tables.
Yeah, but hey,
it is
3
awesome.
Williams
I cannot
tables.
wait.
Yeah, three Williams tables. One of them's Pin-Bot. They just mentioned VR, so we're good.
So two more. Did they mention VR?
I think she just said VR, something about VR. So.
Oh, I gotta watch it again. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that. Let me just. It's short. It's like 21 seconds. Let's watch it one more time. I just want to hear her say Williams more times. But I do like the show they do. It's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Pinball Bites.
Watch the Pinball Bytes on the 31st of July, as we will talk about.
New Williams tables.
Pinball FX features.
New Williams tables.
New features for VR.
New Williams tables.
Exclusive reveal trailers.
And new Williams tables.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah, so he said new features VR.
Did he say exclusive VR tables?
All I heard was new features for VR, so I don't know.
New features for VR, okay.
I wouldn't see why they wouldn't, because they're making the most money out of Pinball FX VR, but it's definitely coming on all platforms. But why wouldn't they?
I would imagine they would. Like, why wouldn't they just put all the platforms? You know, the Retro Show says he believes it's Pinball FX. RetroTechX is here. He is going to contribute a video to the show. Great channel. Pinball FX all day long, so he believes it's Pinball FX.
I mean, it's definitely going to be FX, but whether it's FX VR and also AtGames, we'll see. But
yeah,
I think they delayed everything to make everything coincide, come out together. So
yeah.
So it's got to be, it's got to come out on AtGames. It's just
so you think they're going to do another mass? It's going everywhere all at once. That seemed like that was their strategy
going forward.
That might be why AtGames had these tables that were supposed to be released that where they didn't release them. Maybe it's all hands on deck to release these Williams tables because they know this is going to be a home run.
Why would the AtGames customers
love Williams tables?
Yeah, like would AtGames customers would they rather have Zachariah and Zen Originals, or do you guys want 3 Williams tables?
3 Williams tables for the win all day long. I'll take the 3 Williams. I'll wait a week and just get them Williams tables.
So wait on the Zachariah. Who cares about the Zen Original? Let's get the 3 Williams tables then, right? On the 31st. Yeah. So
I heard that they said the day and date as well. But when
31st, I think I could have sworn they just said. But
yeah, I kind of like randomly asked something, and then it seemed like they weren't going to confirm that it was going to be on all platforms.
I think they meant by that. I think they meant like some people were asking whether it'd be on like some weird people were commenting.
So you think they're going to put it out on all the platforms they've been putting them out on?
No, like some people ask weird questions to them that they have to answer, whether it's going to be on PSVR. Or like Nintendo Switch. So I think that's what they were answering to. I don't think they meant AtGames, but because AtGames is a given because they did put Lara Croft on all those platforms. So
I know Lara Croft. Oh my goodness, Lara Croft, man, what a smoke show! Lara Croft got to be a Retro Legends babe. you remember the Retro Legends, Lara Croft, and guess who else is a Retro Legends babe? Mikey Yoon, Pin-Bot, you got to be kidding me. It's our Retro Legends babe for the week. Let's check her out.
Let's check it.
production. Why don't they ever tell anybody about their damn drills? Who the hell ordered this drill? Hey! Come on, kid! Let me go! Let me go! What are you human hands up?
Get us out of here, Arthur! Fast!
You'll never get away with this. Crystal smuggling is an interplanetary offense. And so is kidnapping. Stop that! You have no right to go crawling around inside me. No! Because the tree is
Arthur, where the hell are the personality circuits on these G2 Fembot?
According to the internal schematics manual of the G2 class government service Fembot, all personal characteristic circuits are located in her... in a... You're definitely looking in the wrong place.
Well, where are they?
They're in her... posterior.
You wouldn't dare. Help! 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 What?
Dag, why do you risk your life stealing crystals?
Because, my little water snake, the tax collectors of this galaxy turn an honest worker into a slave. Rubidamite crystals are the main source of fuel for the Bordigan fleet. There. That should do it.
Hi.
That's more like it.
Has anyone ever told you that you're awfully cute for a meat body?
The sexiest robot in pinball, the Pin-Bot.
That was very, she's very nice looking.
Yeah, I mean, really, I mean, that was like a whole art movement too. You saw that art I found? That movie is a very odd movie. It's kind of a combination of Star Wars and heavy metal. It's called Star Chaser. But that character in the movie, I mean, it reminds me of Pin-Bot so much. I had to put it in that little segment. You know, Xenon, absolutely. Xenon's another one. Xenon would like a word. Xenon is another great table with a lot of kind of like that. It's just like that got that sexiness, you know, that pinball, you know, that was what they used to draw you to the machine, you know, where they would sensationalize sex appeal.
Right.
But so that was a retro babe of the week. Got to be Pin-Bot. We're going to switch gears. You ready? We're switching gears. Time to talk about our AtGames news, unfortunately for you.
Okay.
We're going to talk some Flipper friends. We're going to do some shout outs. And we're going to talk about AtGames announcement options. Okay. And the first part of that is AtGames has more Zen delays, and the firefighters table was delayed. So, I mean, I almost feel like they do themselves a disservice putting out the calendar. If they would just drop tables whenever they're ready, I think people would not be as, I don't know how to explain it. Like they expect the table to release at that time. And I think a lot of people get disappointed. How do you feel about that? Because it doesn't seem like they can hit any of these targeted dates.
Like I think what we have to remember with AtGames is that they've come out with, let's be completely honest here, for the LELP 4K owners, they've come out with a lot of great tables, and we tend to forget that, you know, we've been spoiled with how many tables they've come
there's
out
like
with.
200 some tables right
They
now.
just came out with Arabian Nights not too long ago, so it's not, you know, would you guys rather, it just begs the question, would you rather have something where it's not ready and we all complain and bitch about it?
Yeah, I don't want them. That would be the worst case. That would be like, you know, don't release them if they're not ready. But
exactly, it takes
like maybe not even do a calendar. Like maybe do the calendar for your Flipper friends. But as far as releases, I think it's like it hurts them more than it helps them. Like the calendar, because they haven't been able to stick to it, it almost hurts more than it helps. I mean, that's just
someone has to. Yeah, they should give themselves a little bit of a delay or leeway here, and not try to release something that's right away because out of their excitement or whatever.
Maybe
They
like
give themselves a little bit of a
even
cushion.
if they did like an announcement where they say in the next 3 months we're working on this group of tables,
like estimated time or this estimated week, something like that.
just so
where
you know that they have stuff that they're working on, but like missing
get
every
excited
date,
stuff.
like missing dates over and over again is frustrating for people.
Don't give a specific date. Give it an estimated month or week or time frame, and then stick to that month. Like this month we're going to release this, but not like maybe a specific date. Because no one really cares about the date, but they want to be excited that they are working on something. And
people just want to know that they're working on stuff and that it's coming out. But
that's it.
I think these like exact dates are hurting them more than helping them.
Yeah, no one cares about the specific date, but just have it ready and make sure it's within some sort of time frame, whether it's that month or not. So.
I did get something for us to look at from them. This is the firefighters table. Now I've got video footage of it being played. And the one thing I really like about it, check out the ball that's on fire as it's rolling around with the lighting effects, and check out the helicopter that drops the multi-ball. But this is just a quick this is a 30-second video. It's going to be a fast one. That music reminds me of Terminator. That right? Didn't it remind you of Terminator?
Right.
But I like the balls that are on fire. I thought that was pretty cool.
So that's a Zachariah table, right?
That is a Magic Pixel Zachariah table. Yes. Yes. That's the kind of fire I want to see. That kind, not this kind of fire, not this kind of fire. I want to see that kind of fire that we just saw. Right. So at least they're working on that. We got a comment from RetroTechX. No calendars. Not even Flipper Friends, because they try to put new tables on it and then they get a delay. Flipper Friends needs to die away. Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. I think they're doing too many games at once. In my opinion, I've said this now on several times on our shows, but I think 5 tables is too many to play at once, because it's too hard to get good at a table if you're having to spread yourself that thin. You know what I mean? That being said, last week I had my best, I had a personal best. And
dude, you're like number 6 now. You're like top 10.
Yeah, I mean, it does push me to play better. And I want to shout out RetroTechX. He got his personal best on Attack from Mars too.
He's been killing it.
There's some good that comes with it, but I think doing 5 tables is just ridiculous. It's too much.
It's too much. But it's also just a money grab. It's not because because people enjoy it. It's because they want to get as many tables out there as possible.
Yeah, and I understand to a certain extent, but why couldn't they, like, if they had to do 5, like put, it's 5 different packs that you have to buy. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was all in the same pack, like maybe we're doing Jurassic Park and we do all 3 Jurassic Parks, but they don't do it like that. They do it
because it's a money grab. Because they want to make money.
But if no one plays, they're not winning. Like if they want to win, here's the deal. Like if you want to build a tournament system, you have to get people to play. The more people that play, you grow, right? And that's why all my stuff is free, Mikey. It costs nothing to play in my tournament. All you have to do is take a picture of your game. It's free. And
I did notice that other people that are doing their tournaments, kind of copycatting yours, the top place wins the gift card, which I don't think is fair. Because
the same person always wins. That's
because the same person always wins. So what's the point of playing? Yeah, it's not fair.
What's the point of playing? It's going to be Tomato Grass, or it's going to be Mad Ben Hand every time.
Yeah.
And they are that good. Yes, they are that good. They have that much skill. And but I think I like the random because I want to play just for competition's sake, and then someone comes out with a $25 prize or something they really want. If you're in VR, I'll get you VR.
Right.
If you like AtGames, I'll get you AtGames gift cards, the same as cash. I want to point out too that AtGames does not give me anything for that. That's
out of Papa Brad's pocket. If
out
you
of my
want
pocket.
if you want an Amazon gift card, he's giving me personally an Amazon.
Yeah, I'll give you what you want, but
it's out of his pocket as a
gift to the community.
He's not a gazillionaire. He's not Elon Musk. Okay, he's an average Joe trying to make us have a good time,
have fun,
enjoying these tournaments. So
play games.
Please, enough with.
Keep that in mind. It's all just for fun, and I'm doing this out of the.
He's not being sponsored by any.
I'm not sponsored by anyone to do this.
So please, enough with the.
I did look it up because I was curious. How much have I given? I've given away $525 in gifts.
It's insane, man. I'm trying to help you, but I'm not. It's.
And I'm glad to do it. I'm glad to do it because, I feel like
from your heart. Yeah.
I've enjoyed playing these games every week with the community, and if we get 10 people that are real gamers that are willing to post or score, I'm happy with that. That's like a small tournament at a local bar, at a barcade.
Right.
So, I'm happy with whoever wants to come up and show up and play. And thank you so much to all the people that are playing in the tournaments. But, that's the thing, if you want to play serious, you got to play on ranked tournaments where it's all locked down with a computer. And, even that's
it's because of your tournaments that I got. I would never think that I would get top 10. I was 9 in a getaway in VR.
Yeah, in the world
because of your VR.
I know.
I was
into the game.
Yeah, I think I beat saecrow, which is saecrow's insane. He's number 1.
He is a great player
every single week. saecrow is an insane player. He has both. He has everything under the sun. He has his own. He has real pinball tables as well as ALP, HDs, and such. All Tomato Grass, all these guys, and I learned. I watched Mad Ben Han play for.
Mad Ben Han's incredible. Yeah,
I watched him play.
Tomato Grass, RetroTechX, all the pinball streamers.
But they're so nice. Those guys are so
nice people. That's the thing,
Guys. Yeah,
such nice guys. And that's the fun.
Tomato Grass taught me top notch on how to do top notch for Zen tables. They're such nice people. I adore those guys. Those guys are really nice. Very nice. Very
I'm not here to be the king of YouTube. I'm just here to have fun. And I want to shout out some people that played this week. We do have some great people in this community.
All right, let's see who.
At the very top, we have Tomato Grass. We have Mad Ben Han in second place, the real creamer. A lot of these people have played in my tournaments too.
Yeah, these are all friends. Soggy Bacon,
Soggy Bacon, Skull Joe, yeah.
Chelada Love.
RetroTech beat me this week. He did a great job, and he said he got his personal best in Attack from Mars.
That's awesome.
And that's the thing, while we have a friendly rivalry, it's just for fun, It's because we push each other to play better. Like, we're always right by each other skill-wise.
Yeah.
And he pushes me to be a better player. And I love it. He shares his knowledge too, which is great. It's making me be a better pinball player. And then we have the second half here. I see we have T. McCloskey on there. We have Dave LB.
Yeah.
Bunch more people. McMahon, I think that is
Wyo's up in there.
Wyo, yeah. That's Ray De La Torre, I think McMahon. Ballydern.
Dave LB is a regular over here.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm missing your name. I got the cameras right in front of my screen, so I have a hard time reading it. Old man eyes. Make sure you get everyone, Mikey. Help me out.
I can barely see myself.
I don't know, the light blue. I wish they would just make that font black because the light blue is so hard for me to read. It's like,
same.
It's very hard to read on the monitor when you get into this program.
High Scores on Tap.
High Scores on Tap. Yeah, he's serious. He plays all the time. But a bunch of great people playing pinball, having fun, showing up every week, friends competing, enjoying the games, And the Flipper Friends is far from perfect. This is the next group of tables they're doing. I had to go to this because I couldn't use the other one, but they're doing Jaws. Now, Jaws you can play in my tournament. So if you play Jaws Pinball, if you want to have a chance at winning the $25 gift card of your choice, just play Jaws if you have an AtGames, and you can drop a score in my tournament as well. So you can double dip on that one.
And
Jurassic
Jaws is
Park
also
Mayhem.
in VR, guys. Jaws is also in VR.
It is in VR, yeah, but they do have it in VR as well. Space Invaders, Victory, Magic Castle Retro. I don't even know if I've played that. I might have played it once or twice. I don't even remember that one now. That doesn't even ring a bell. But like the table selection to me is like they seem to repeat the same tables a bit more than I would like. And I'm hearing a lot of complaints from
people. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. They don't even pick the good ones. Like there's like they have really good tables. They keep skipping. Like
yeah. Why do they do that though? I don't know.
I have no idea. Like they could still have them be in different packs, but like just pick the better ones instead of picking the retros. Pick some of the remake ones are really good. They call them remake. But anyway, it's far from perfect. But you know, at least we have the tournaments and we can play them.
Right.
Want to give a shout out once again to RetroTechX, and we're going to talk about my tournament coming up next. But this is his channel. He's getting up there, 354 subscribers. He's done 224 videos. He's putting in the work, doing great work.
Really nice guy. RetroTech.
Yeah,
drop him a sub. He's a nice dude.
He's a nice guy. I like him.
He's a regular over here too. So.
And so let's see. ALU deal was over, Mikey.
I know.
No more 450, back to 549.
No 450. Yep.
And here's the thing: I'm worried. Like all these companies, like there's all this hype. Like, oh, we're gonna have basic fun. But you know what this says to me? It's slow. Like if you can't give away an ALU for $450, there's some like I don't think that they're gonna have a hard time selling these basic funds. I don't see where that's gonna be a hot ticket.
For what, $750 or something, right? Something ridiculous. 700?
Yeah. I think the iconic arcade is up there, but I'm saying I don't think this category is as hot as they think it is. Because I would have thought they might have even sold out of the ALU for $450. That's a heck of a good deal.
Why not get that with the LCD? You're set. I mean, that's
yeah. And but anyway, I just wanted to. We told you last week to jump on it if you wanted it for the $100 off. They had a bunch of extra coupons. It's an AtGames math. But they're like it's $950 off. Like it's AtGames math because they give you all these coupons. But for most, here it is. I'm sorry, AtGames math up to $950 in savings. But it was still a good deal. I mean, like if you just want to play games, if you just want to have an arcade and play games in your home. This was a great way to go. I mean,
it'll come back. It'll come back. Maybe, it'll come back around Black Friday.
What I'm saying is when they close these out, if you don't have a multicade, this is a good basic multicade.
It's a good deal. It's a good deal. Yeah.
Not to flog a dead horse or anything, but this was the calendar we were given. Oh no, I'm sorry. That is the Flipper Friends schedule, which no longer is the same games, but this was the calendar we were given. So they basically missed half a month of releases here because we didn't get a new Zen title on the 9th. We didn't get the firefighting game on the 17th. Right. But like you said, Mikey, if we get the Williams tables, I mean, that still might be a win, right?
If Pin-Bot and the 2 other Williams tables come out,
that's even better. No one's going to complain. Yeah, no one's going to.
They'll all forgive AtGames. No one will say a thing about the other.
No one's going to say a thing about it.
No one will say anything. If they get Pin-Bot on there, then no one's going to complain. No one's going to.
Yeah, I agree. And a big thank you to all the people playing in the Retro Legends arcade tournaments. But Glenn has funded his arcade, which is great. The Viper arcade is another option. It's a lot more money, but it is another good option. Beautiful multicade he's working on. And from what I understand, he still has some of the sale units. So like if you're looking for one of those ones with the good deals, he has some of those still going. So it's a great time to be into this stuff, Mikey. I know what you like. You like Pinball FX.
Oh yeah, I'm loving it.
I mean, why do you think VR for you is the ultimate way to go? Because I know you love the VR.
I think that, I mean, I think anyone could agree that has the AOP 4K, because I originally I did like, and I was very, I wanted the ALU, and
Yeah.
I think for the price, the AOP 4K is like the best digital pinball machine that you could even find out there. I
For
don't
the
even know
money, yeah,
what
you
a
can't.
competitor.
It's a good deal. Like when you start looking
I
at
don't know a
virtual pinball,
competitor.
it still
Yeah,
is
the
lowest.
P-pin.
A lot of bang for the buck, you know.
Absolutely, and I think that when it was a little bit when it increasingly I made the mistake of waiting, thinking that I could get a lower deal, like a cheaper price.
You know, they just
But I
kept
made
going
the
up.
mistake. Yeah,
Fortunately,
it just kept going up, and I was like, okay, this is out of
wrong
my range
direction.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like, because like when you guys got it, it was around $1,000 when you guys pre-ordered the Adams Family.
Yeah, I know.
So
I
that
was like got the
when
early bird special on that.
exactly, and then everyone's telling me like, oh, they're not selling well, so PK is gonna drop it. PK is bound to drop it. But then like when it just kept increasing in price, I'm like, okay, this is not viable
Let
for
me get
me.
the banner
So
off there.
as an alternative, when Pinball FX VR came out, the game, and then on top of that, the X Arcade came out with news that it was doing that whole integration with
Yeah,
partnership.
and they're also going to add some more pinball controls.
Right.
Yeah, the X Arcade, $359.10 plus the shipping is pretty expensive because it's heavy, but that's what by discount code. There's a link in the description if you want to get an X Arcade. Use my code. You get 50.
If you use
you get a
Papa
good bit
Brad's
off.
code, you get 10% off, which is half the
10%.
shipping, which is $40-$50. So you're saving $40-$50 off of that, and it's two heavy ass boxes. Like when they
It's
send
heavy.
it,
Yeah, you're getting a lot of weight with the shipping.
It's about 100 pounds, and so that coupled with the Pinball FX VR, it's just the 3D aspect of it.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like you can't explain it to anyone. Like you can talk about it all until you put that headset on and see what it actually does. It makes it more like you're playing a real pinball machine where you can move your body around and see different angles. And I think the VR element, it does really make it much easier because there's lower lag and you can see better. Like the problem is whenever you translate that 3D to a flat screen, you're going to lose some immersion, right? Because part of immersion of playing a real pinball machine is that these are real physical things, mechanical things. They take up space, and anytime you go to a flat screen, you lose a little bit of that magic. So it is kind of its own thing,
There's there's pros and cons for each, right? Because for the ALP 4K, you have a physical, like you have that immersion of where you're playing a pinball machine. Like
it looks like a pinball machine. The sound is really great. The SSF kit, if you have it's really amazing.
But then also the trade-off with the X Arcade is that you have to imagine that you're using a bit, like you're playing a bit, like you're using the buttons, and you have to use your imagination that it's a pinball machine in front of you. So
yeah. But that being said, I do love that you have your own little arcade and you can put the posters on the wall. All the extra stuff that Zen put into Pinball FX VR is part of the magic, really. I mean, you have your whole arcade. The only thing it's missing is people. Like Mikey, you can't come to my arcade and play pinball.
Yeah.
If they get it to where you can have friends come to your arcade and play pinball, it will move to another level, more like Walkabout Golf in VR, right? Where it's more community.
Right. That would be so
feel
cool.
to it, I mean, that would be so fun,
And I will say this too: if AtGames brought that same leaderboard type of system that Pinball FX VR has to AtGames, the AtGames platform, that would be a game changer
really
for
blow
them
up too. Yeah, because you can't make your own tournaments on AtGames. They have Flipper Friends, but you can't create your own.
But I'm saying if you have that kind of like that, like right now the whole system where like you see the leaderboard, if they made it better, like if they optimize it somehow where like you could see where your place may be on the IPGA or whatever that is.
Oh, the IFPA, you have it instantly
like
connected to
something,
that.
have it integrated in there. That would be so cool, to see as well.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. So we'll jump into the scores for last week. Let me do it like this. Nope, that's not it. Wait a minute. How do I do this? 1 second. Okay, there we go. Now we can see the scores and we can see us. So let's just shout out. This was the Retro Legends tournament last week. I got to switch screens here. Okay, so the way this works, these are all the games that are on the leaderboards. I have them organized alphabetically. First arcade. Look how many games we've played, Mikey. These are all arcade games.
I have to get on the arcade games.
These are Atari games. These are Williams pinball machines. All Williams, and these are the Zen originals.
Right.
And then these are Magic Pixel and Zachariah tables. And then last but not least, we had Gottlieb here at the end. But, since we've started 22 weeks, we've went without missing a week. We've played all these games, Mikey. Pretty exciting.
That's so cool. Yeah. That's
so nice. And the thing is, these leaderboards are for everyone to use. This is a community leaderboard. If you get a score in any of these games, drop a score. Just make sure you have a picture with it. And that's it,
Yep.
Last week, let's talk about the games we played. We played my favorite pinball, one of my favorite pinballs of all time, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Tomato Grass dropped an epic score, 13,994,000,000. Chilada Love, 3 billion. Papa Brad coming in at a solid 2 billion. Billions in Creature. I can't even believe we're looking at scores like this are insane. That's billions.
Nuts, 13. Look at Tomato Grass though, 13 billion.
I know, incredible. Bally 571,940.
Yeah,
RetroTechX 163 million, Biggie D 110 million, Dave LB 79 million. But thanks to everyone that played. We had a lot of fun. Then we're going to go to Pinball FX VR. This is
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed about this, by the way. I hated that table.
actually, it was growing on me. Actually,
oh, it's so bad.
On me.
But
I
Kev
don't know.
loved it. Kev killed on this table.
I know. He was. I thought he was going to win until Rich Mix came in and said, "Hold my beer, Kev Gret. Hold my beer."
I know, right? But he played
last
this for
minute.
2 days. He played this. He only played this like 2 times. Kev.
Look at that. That's incredible.
That's crazy.
140. Is that 140 million? Kev Gret 133 million. We got saecrow. I think everyone played in VR on this table. saecrow was third. I came in fourth. RetroTechX, nice score, 34 million. Mikey Yoon. So you didn't love this one, but at least you dropped the score. That's good.
Yeah,
we kind of went with a deep cut this week for arcade game. We had Yar Kung Fu, saecrow with 200,000. Awesome. We had Sleepy Fluid with 174,200. I came in with 138,000. Ichabod Crane came in with 78,400. Team McCloskey 61,000. Atari game was Kaboom. I ended up winning that. Wow, that's a first.
That's awesome.
840 points. I actually played on the AtGames too. I swear my paddle on the AtGames is smoother. I don't know. I just did better overall. I thought I would do better on original hardware, but I actually played better on the AtGames. The paddle they have is really nice. I guess it's like ball bearings or something. It's really smooth. 840, Team McCloskey second, Dark Death Rider TV third. And I'm going to keep us moving. We're going to go straight to the wheel, Mikey. Those were all of our players and how everyone did this week.
But you know what's cool about Pop Brad? You know what's cool about saecrow?
What's that?
This guy has physical. He has that tank pinball machine. He has like physical pinball machines. But the guy loves like every game. He has VR. He has he plays on the AtGames HD. It's awesome. So cool to see him. Participate in everything. I love that.
Yeah, he's a gamer. He's a gamer. Man, we got a $2 super sticker. We got a $2 super sticker from Steps Gaming.
I love Steps. What's up, Chris?
Steps Gaming, awesome channel. Boy, she did a stream earlier tonight. I became a member. I signed up. I became a member. I was a member. I think I had one of my cards got hacked. So I think it must have been on that card because it said I wasn't a member. But Every time that happens, you got to cancel everything, Mikey. You don't remember what you put. What did I use this card for, right?
Oh yeah, I have so many cards too. Yeah,
and so we're gonna do let's do the robot 4. Yes. And thank you for the $2 super sticker. It really helps the channel. And I did demonetize this stream. So from now on, you should get no commercials. Because, it's not really about, I don't do this for money. But thank you so much. Every little bit helps, Mikey Yoon. Because StreamYard, they want their money. They want to get paid,
It's not even about the monetary value. It's just about showing that appreciation. So
this is how I get back, watch my produced videos are where I do well. So like this, but the shows I do for community.
Absolutely.
So okay, let's get this over with. I got everyone on the wheel. Chilada Love, Tomato Grass, Dave LB, Saecrow, Bally Durian, CP Fluid, Mikey Yoon, Rich Mix, Dark Death Rider TV, Kevgret, me, RetroTechX, Team McCloskey. These are all the people that played this week. So everyone that played, you should be on the wheel. And we're going to spin this wheel. Good luck.
Good luck,
I checked.
Everyone.
It looks like everyone's eligible. I didn't see anyone that was in the timeout period.
Last week, right?
Yeah. Tomato Grass. He gave his away though. He'll probably give his away if he wins. It's fine. So here we go. Good luck, gamers.
Good luck, guys.
And the winner is bum, bum, bum. Oh, Kevgret. He's going to give his away. I already know he's going to say pay it forward. Pay it forward. If he doesn't, I'll give him the $25. But we'll spin again because I know how he is. He's going to say give it to someone else. Even though he would have won, and he did play. Yay, saecrow!
Congrats, saecrow.
Congratulations. I know how to get in touch with you, saecrow. Just let me know what you want. If you want VR, or if you want AtGames gift card, I can do either one. Okay. And congratulations, saecrow. Okay.
Congrats, saecrow, not Kev.
yeah, Kevgret. I'll talk to him, but if I have to, I'll give 2 gifts. But yeah, you won, saecrow. You won, saecrow. Every time Kevgret tells me to pay it forward. So
Kev's a good guy.
I know he's on date night, so that's why he's not here tonight.
Night,
So I hope he's having a great date night.
I hope he's winning a lot of money.
Yeah, I do. I give these gifts out. People win. I mean, they win every week. It's part of the fun. Part of the fun of playing. I'm gonna reward only the gamers. Like if you're a gamer, if you play, you win.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not just giving out random. Because what happens is, how many times have you been watching one of these shows and just some random person you've never seen before ends up winning? Like every time I watch one of them, it's like I've never even seen this name.
It's so suspicious too, because it's always like the grand prize. Yeah. Yeah.
You definitely welcome. We're glad you play in our tournament. You push all of us to be better. I can't tell you how many times like me and him have been going back and forth, and it just makes me a better gamer. This is like me paying for a gaming coach because it pushes me to play better.
I definitely went after saecrow. I definitely went after saecrow on that getaway. The getaway one.
It is exciting.
I went after saecrow because he was
that is the fun, of
fun
doing the Retro Legends arcade, But man, now we get all new games, Mikey. We got all new games this week. And the first game I want to introduce is we're going to introduce Haunted House. You're probably not familiar with this one because it's not in VR, but Haunted House is a Gottlieb table, and I have a guest video from RetroTechX for this. We got a 1 minute and 46-second video. This is from RetroTechX channel. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber. He's been cranking out a lot of good content, especially if you like the AtGames Pinball. I'm going to show his channel one more time, give him one more shout out, and I want to watch this awesome video that he made.
Go RetroTechX.
you know, StreamYards, they just changed everything again. I used to be able to have where I could arrange all my stuff in order. Now, wherever you upload it, it locks it to that spot. So it makes
Come on,
me
you're
confused.
a professional. Get it together. Come on. You got a production.
I'm trying to get better, Mikey. I'm trying to get better.
Oh, you're awesome, man. You're awesome.
I only got 40,000 subscribers. Maybe want to get to 50,000. RetroTechX, though, he's off to a good start with 354 subscribers, 224 videos. Great AtGames content creator. We're going to watch a magical video he made. I asked him, hey, you know, can I show this haunted house video? It's like 2 minutes. It's perfect. Tells us all about the game. This is a game I love. I play all the time on my AtGames. Let's check it out.
Haunted House. We got to talk about Haunted House. So Haunted House, this was the first table ever to have a 3-tiered playfield. So you have an upper playfield up here, and you have a lower playfield. Really cool music, super difficult game, all kinds of crazy flippers. You have the ability in your settings to change whether or not all these flippers actuate at once, or if they do it separately, like they did in the real table. So you can choose whether or not you want to do that or not, based on your preferences. Like these 2 flippers can actually flip separately using your nudge buttons, if you want to do that. There you go down to the lower playfield. You score some big points down here, just like you do in Black Hole. It provides a lot of fun. This one, my kids loved this table. It was one that stuck out to them right away when I got the HD table. They played it all the time. So it is a super fun table. It is difficult, but not very high scoring. The whole time I've been playing, I only have 70,000 points. So not a lot. But this is an old school table, but man, is it fun. It plays super well. It's one of the tables that I would highlight in the packs. This one I would easily give a 9. It's a fantastic table. It's a lot of fun. It's from '82, which, to think that this table and Black Hole were out this kind of the same time as like your Eldorados and stuff like that are kind of shocking. So the fact that, because they were so much better for what they were.
Well, there you go. That was Haunted House Pinball. And this pinball table was out at the same time that our other arcade game came out. Our arcade game we're going to play this week. Guess what we're playing this week? Miss Pac-Man. It's going to be our arcade game.
Sweet.
So, but Haunted House was in the arcades the same time as Miss Pac-Man. That's pretty incredible.
Oh,
so,
sometime.
Then we're going to play, so that was Haunted House, and that is also, you could play that on the AtGames Pinball. You could play it on VPX or any type of emulation you want. Just take a picture of your final score. And then we're going to play, let me see here. The next one we're going to take a look at, let's do Stampede next. Stampede is an Atari game. And here's a trailer that would have came out on the TV at the time this game came out.
I've been driving cattle most of my natural life, and you're telling me I can't handle a Stampede? Not this one, Buck.
Stampede by Activision for your Atari game system. One of the toughest video games around. Stampede's more than expert roping and riding. It's a test of strategy and skill.
Go ahead, you do it. Keep your hands
All right, Buck, you boys come in now.
Oh, Ma!
Stampede by Activision.
And here's another way you could play it. Guess what? I was playing it. I played it on this Ambernick.
Sweet.
But I have the actual cartridge right here. So, but check this out. Here it is on the Ambernick, and it also AtGames on the ALU. They have the Activision pack. You can play Stampede. Now, what was so impressive about this game, as far as Atari history, when you look at the horse, you got to remember we were looking at stuff like Warlords. Look at how primitive the games were, you know, combat, you know, and this horse looks like it's running. And let's check this out one more time. This week's Retro Legends Arcade Atari game will be Stampede. Play it on the Activision pack on pretty much any AtGames device. That's a legal way to play it. And of course, if you have an Ambernick, keep rolling, rolling,
Also on the Ambernick devices, I believe they have pretty much all the Atari games on these.
Rawhide!
But great game. Come join us for a round of Stampede. I'll see you on the leaderboards. Retro Legends Arcade. Friday nights at 8 o'clock Central Time. I'll see you there.
Rawhide!
Legit.
Anyway, look how good that looked on the Ambernick, huh? It's pretty impressive.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It plays great. It plays great.
Yeah,
I mean, like
great.
I could totally play it on this Ambernick and just. I mean,
oh man, I would play that on like a
Stampede. It's on every Ambernick out there.
That's so cool.
And you know, that's the thing. You know, the Ambernick. I think it has the entire Atari collection on it. It's crazy. So,
how much was that? How much was the Ambernick?
It's not bad. I want to say like $80 maybe.
Okay.
But I mean, it's like, you know, it's just a really nice little retro game. Like, kind of reminds me of like a modern Game Boy. You know.
Yeah, that's
a bunch
so
of
cool.
games built in though. But yeah, RetroTech, we're definitely going to shout you out. Thank you so much. We're so glad you're part of our community. Thank you for playing in our tournament. Thank you for letting me borrow the video. I thought that was a great way to introduce Haunted House. So we've got, we've covered Haunted House. We covered Stampede. So what games do we have left? Party Zone. We're playing Party Zone in VR. I don't think I have a video for Party Zone, but our VR game is Party Zone. It's the only one we haven't played in VR. And I don't know. It's a tough table. We're going to have to wait and see what you think. I'll ask you next week what you think of Party Zone. You probably haven't put a lot of time in Party Zone yet, have you, Mike?
Oh, Kev and I have played it for a couple of days
played
now.
It a while, okay.
Yeah, we're actually top 50. Kev's 20-something in the world right now.
Okay, and Party Zone?
And I'm 53.
Yeah, RetroTechX is pretty good at Party Zone.
Yeah,
I enjoy it. I'm
Charlotta,
not really good at it though, but
Charlotta asked if you know that right small loop where you can get a lot of points. That's like a death trap because sometimes if you go for that, it'll drain that little right side loop because you can get a lot of millions of points off of that. And also, but in VR it's kind of tough because you can't flip a pass. You can't get that rocket in time when it's counting down the millions of points going down.
Yeah, you got that timer on the rocket shot.
Yeah. It's like impossible to get in time because if
it is a strange one too because I don't know if it's the same way in VR, but I know on the AtGames, like it depends on like if you select the old view, you get the actual head that moves, which I like better. Yeah. And if you select the modern one, it's like this guy on a rocket ship and he's just going crazy the whole time. I can't even play it like that. But it'll be fun to compare Party Zone to the AtGames because I haven't played them back. I've played a lot on the AtGames, but not much on VR. So, I look forward to getting into it. And so we'll be chasing Party Zone and VR. And,
Party Zone and Jaws. Jaws will be in VR.
And I actually have a short video for Jaws and I have a video for Miss Pac-Man. I'll let you pick. Where are we going next? Are we going to Miss Pac-Man or Jaws?
Let's check out Jaws, but it's a very hard table for Jaws.
It is very hard. It is no joke. And I don't know if you noticed, but there were people that already put up scores on the leaderboards. I was surprised. We had a bunch of scores on there already.
Yeah, we love the tournament, man.
I know. It's great. I'm so glad people are already playing. Before the show, we had people putting up scores. It's awesome. So people are excited. And here's Jaws. Okay. All right. We're taking a look at Jaws, Zen Pinball on the AtGames Legends 4KP. Let's give it a shot.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution. Without change, without passion, and without logic. It lives to kill. A mindless, eating machine. It will attack and devour anything. It is as if God created the devil and gave him Jaws. This is Universal's extraordinary motion picture version of Peter Benchley's best-selling novel, Jaws.
I just found out that a girl got killed here last week. You knew it. You knew there was a shark out there. You knew it was dangerous, but you let people go swimming anyway. Did you see that?
It's all psychological. You yell barracuda. Everybody says, huh? What? You yell shark. We've got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July.
Is it true that most people get attacked by sharks in 3 feet of water, about 10 feet from the beach? Yeah.
What we are dealing with here is a perfect engine, an eating machine.
We're not only going to have to close the beach, we're going to have to hire somebody to kill the shark.
Bad fish. But I'll catch him and kill him.
Did you hear your father? Out of the water now!
This shark, swallow you whole. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
That's a 20-footer.
25. 3 tons of them.
Hurry up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Now! Shoot! What's his tail? Give him room! I can't, he's trying to run! Oh! Quick! I can't hold it! Hurry! Break it up! Brody!
None of man's fantasies of evil can compare with the reality of Jaws. Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, Jaws. See it before you go swimming.
Anyway, there's Jaws. So we had some Jaws, man. One of my all-time favorite movies. And you know what? Jaws, the funny thing is Jaws is coming back to the movies, Mikey. It's coming back to the movie theater. It is coming back this summer.
The original?
When I went and saw I took my grandson to see the new Jurassic Park movie. There was a trailer for Jaws is coming back in theaters, Mikey.
So the original or the
original, the 1970s.
Oh, that's great.
But they redid it all. They like cleaned up the film and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks better than that. Like it looks so good. Like they had cleaned it all up. I don't know what they call it. They don't really change the movie, but they make it like look cleaner. I don't know how to explain it. Like all the grain, like the defects from the film or whatever they fix.
Yeah.
But it looks incredible. The Jaws is coming back to the movie theater.
So I was at Universal Studio when I was about 5 years old, and I was on that ride, right, where you go see all the movies in Universal Studios.
Yeah,
and,
I'm gonna leave a split screen since that works good. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, so yeah, I was in my brother was there, my older brother was there. The operator said, "Oh, we have to take a stop right now. Our shuttle's like, we need maintenance or something broken down." So I'm sitting there as a 5-year-old kid next to the
mechanical shark.
I was on the side. So all of a sudden, the door comes down, and then out of nowhere, this great white shark comes. I'm the one sitting next to it. The great white shark comes out of the water and just traumatizes me. I'm crying. It comes out after me. And ever since then, I don't know what they did with that ride because I think it's different. And I think
do they still have Jaws on the ride? But yeah,
I don't know. But ever since that time, I've never been able to go in the water again. I don't know.
Really? That's all it took, huh? Have you seen the movie Jaws? That would make you even more afraid to get in the water.
Yeah, that's what I mean. My brother, because my brother was terrible. He's 10 years older than me, and he would make me watch like Chucky, Jaws,
horror movies.
like,
Give you all kinds of phobias and fears.
Yeah, everything. He would make me watch everything. It was just terrible. But that was my first experience with Jaws. But yeah, it's an iconic game. It's a
great movie. I mean, the acting and performances in it are so good. You know?
And I live in the state where it actually happened. So if you know the story of Jaws,
I don't know the story. Do you know what is the story of Jaws?
So the story is I forgot the town. What was the town? Amityville or Amity?
Something
whatever.
like that.
So they had New Jersey had a tunnel, like a sewer tunnel or whatever, like went out towards the ocean, right? And nothing should be able to swim up it, but somehow a great white shark found its way through like this mile-long or a couple mile-long, sewage water system, whatever, and found its way into an area where kids would go in and swim. It would be like a kind of like a lake kind of area where nothing should be able to be there, but there was great white shark there, and it unfortunately it took the lives of some people, and ever since then that's the story of it. That's how this whole thing started. But it was
okay. Let's go kill me. Hey Siri, what town was Jaws supposedly in?
Something New Jersey.
Amity.
The
fictional town of Amity, a small seaside resort.
Yep.
Located on the south shore of Long Island, halfway between Bridgehampton and East Hampton. Okay.
So it found its way from the ocean through the tunnel system into a lake.
Into a lake. And the shark was in the lake. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And the shark killed a bunch of kids.
Oh my goodness, that's horrible. But anyway, the movie Jaws is a great movie, though. It's a good horror and suspense movie. Of course, it was one of those ones that made Steven Spielberg a giant. That was really something that launched his career.
He launched everyone. Billy Crystal, like all of them. Everyone.
Yeah, it was good.
Great,
so we're gonna need a bigger boat. This was no boating accident. So we're down to Miss Pac-Man, okay? And Mikey and I just wanted to show that I had some skills to pay the bills. So when I was at Wayback, I decided to play Miss Pac-Man live in a single cut to show what Papa Brad could do on Miss Pac-Man. And we're going to watch a quick little gameplay of some Miss Pac-Man. And we could talk over it. I'm going to try to set it. We'll be able to talk over it because the way I'm going to play it. So we can stop it or talk over it. So let me pull it up.
See the true gamer at work at Waybacks. Louisiana.
And my goal was to score over 100,000. Okay. 100,000 one quarter. Miss Pac-Man. And before I show the video, I want the same settings that they run in the arcade. They run it on 3-men fast mode. There's a speed chip mode. Every arcade I go in, they have the faster version of Miss Pac-Man. I want to play the fast version. Okay. And here we go. Let's check this out. It's Papa Brad with the Wayback Arcade. Going for 100,000 in Miss Pac-Man. Let's give it a shot. Put my quarter in. First attempt, I got 87,890. Gonna play again. I want to score of 100,000 or more. Oh, I would love if they got the Retro Legends Arcade. I would love if we get Elvira next. Miss Pac-Man, make sure you're playing the speed chip version. See you, Biggie D. This is what they put stock on the floor of most arcades. Most people prefer the faster Miss Pac-Man. This is the one you're going to commonly find on arcade floors.
I'm gonna show you.
So once again, we're going to play the fast version of Miss Pac-Man. You could play it however you want. You could play it on a console. You could play it on a handheld, however you want. But it needs to be the speed chip version of Miss Pac-Man. It needs to be set with 3 lives to start.
I'm going to get the extra man on my first man. Bad split. I still might be able to get him on. Got a pretty long Energizer time. Yep.
Got my first extra man. First board, Mikey. Didn't even get off the cherries.
Let's go.
I got the extra man.
There we go. That was a pretty nice first level. 14,500.
Real quick, how do I do that? I go here. Okay, the chat's now on the screen.
It's a bit weird playing with the camera obstructing my view a little bit, but
the camera's kind of is right in my personal space, but I had to do that to get a good shot of the screen.
It's a good accomplishment for anybody.
100,000 point game, Miss Pac-Man. Let's see if I can do it.
Doing it live in an arcade, I think takes it to a whole different level, for me at least. It's going to be fun to play this game all week in the Retro Legends tournament.
This is a game I love to play.
One of the all-time greats, Miss Pac-Man. Follow up to Pac-Man, of course.
We're at the first intermission. My breakfast at Tiffany's. I'm gonna get a copyright strike.
Say hi.
So, still got all my lives at the orange level. That's the hard thing about when you film these. If you're and all this music, a lot of time will copyright claim.
31,000.
31,000, no lives lost.
The pretzel.
Pretzels. We'll turn this music down a little bit. Are you a fan of this game, Mikey Yoon? Miss Pac-Man, you play this one?
I personally never got into Pac-Man, but I watched Rexer, and I know that there's like a pattern, right? Like
this one there is not for Miss Pac-Man.
Oh, Miss Pac-Man?
Okay. There is. For Pac-Man there is, but Miss Pac-Man there's no patterns. But
interesting.
The ghosts do have predictable patterns, but as far as they have certain attributes where they'll chase you, but there's no patterns. That's one of the things that they changed when they made Miss Pac-Man.
Oh, okay.
That was one of the big things they wanted to get away from, because you could learn the patterns, of course, and you could get really far. So but
Goose. Ooh, 1,600.
And I'm gonna, for part of the video, I'm gonna tell you 10 facts about Miss Pac-Man.
Up to the apple.
Okay.
I'm at the apple. I've not lost a life.
Why is Miss Pac-Man faster? Because it seems faster.
Yeah, this is the fast version, the speed chip version.
Great.
But this is what you're going to find on almost all arcades. This is usually what they have on the floor. It's the faster version.
It's like a rite of passage.
Just so the game doesn't take for as long, you know.
Right.
It's a lot quicker.
Yeah.
I just lost a life. It's funny, as soon as I started talking, I probably would not have lost a life. If I wasn't filming and talking, I would probably not have lost a life. But you know. And don't let anyone ever fool you. It is much harder to talk and play a game. Like, I don't know how these football streamers do it. It is so hard.
You have to focus,
It's like
46,400. Intermission time.
Intermission 2. We got the chase.
Playing Miss Pac-Man at the Wayback Arcade.
Playing some Miss Pac-Man live at the Wayback Arcade.
You can beat Papa Brad in our Retro Legends tournament. This game will be played in the Retro Legends tournament.
Mikey Yoon, I must be cheating. I must be cheating.
You must be, right? Yeah.
I'm at the pair.
Oh, jeez.
Lost another life unexpectedly. Is it going to keep me from making it to the 100,000? I'm not going to get to 100,000 if I do that. 2,000 points for the pair. 5,000 for a banana. The high levels are where you can possibly make a lot of the points because the fruit is, after you get the banana, it starts being randomized. So you never know what you're going to get, Mikey. You might get the fruit is a lot of the bonus though.
Right.
If you get every ghost, you get 1,600 points. If you get one banana, I think it's like 5,000 points. So the fruit becomes real important.
Right.
And I've gotten way further into the game than even this video, but this was just like, you know, I wanted to film something live.
Yeah.
And I just did 2 takes.
For filming live and talking, you're playing really well. And having
I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah. You're playing well. You're playing really well for.
Let's see. Did I lose the sound? Oh, that's weird. It's like I lost the sound. Okay, so this is not playing the version I thought I was going to play, but apparently this is the sound got cut off because of copyright claim.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we'll get the sound back in a bit, but the sound got because of the song it was playing, that Breakfast at Tiffany's song. I think it did a copyright thing where you it took the music out of it, but it'll come back at the end. I did edit a different. I did a different version for my produced video for this, but yeah, it cut that part out because it had the copyrighted music. But anyway, imagine you're in a barcade and there's fun rock and roll music that will copyright claim your video. That's what's happening right now. But you can see the gameplay is still going, right? There's been no cuts.
No cuts. Yes.
No cuts. Okay. Now I'm worried because now I'm down to it's either do or die. I have 1 life left and I have to get to 100,000.
Right.
And I'm only at, I think I might be at what, second banana maybe? Maybe 1 past the banana. Apple, not a great fruit. It's 1,000. So once you get into these high levels, you're basically trying to run screens because the energizers really don't do much of anything. And there's the 4th intermission, the baby. Junior Pac-Man. That's where Junior Pac-Man came from. Hopefully the sound will kick back on at the end of the video. I think it does. And I'm going to challenge anyone. How many people in this community can get a 100,000 point score? Oh, we got our sound back, Mikey.
There you go.
It must have switched songs. It switched songs. So we got our sound back. And still going.
$97,460.
97,000.
100,000 at Miss Pac-Man.
The goal was a 100,000 point game, done in 1 continuous take. Here at the Wayback Arcade. Ooh, that's it.
Boom, that got me to 100,000.
That's it. 100,000 point game.
All I needed was up there to get there. Oh, 100,850.
That's it. I'm happy with that.
Score in.
I got the 100,000.
I'm live here at the Wayback Arcade.
Show it. 100,850. See if you can beat that score. It's on the Retro Legends Arcade Leaderboards. See if you can beat that score this week.
Wayback Arcade. That's going to be my weekly Legends My weekly.
You can see me
Retro
right
Legends
there.
Arcade score. 100,850. Thanks so much for watching. Can you break 100,000 to Miss Pac-Man? Come on and take me out on the leaderboards. Link in the video of this. Link will be in the description of this video.
Links in the description of the
Thanks
video
for
for all the
legit.
games. And that is it. That is it. Actually, I had a better version, I had a produced version, but I mustn't have picked that one. But yeah, I cut the music out because it was getting copyrighted claimed. That song, the Breakfast at Tiffany's song. But anyway, I remember the Breakfast at Tiffany's. It's the one that you know, whenever you're doing live stuff, that's the thing. You always have the music gets claimed, you know.
Right.
So, but anyway. Miss Pac-Man's a great game. I mean, I love playing it, you know. Even if I get a higher score, that's going to be my score. I'm going to challenge the community. How many people can get that 100,000 or greater score? I mean, you got to get past the banana. You know, that's all the fruits. You got all the fruits, and then it starts to just keep being banana. So let's see how many people can get that score. But that's pretty much my show, Mikey Yoon. Thank you so much for coming and joining me. It was fun having you on. Do you have anything you want to say, Mikey Yoon?
I just want to thank you for having me on. I didn't want you to do the show alone. You know, my girlfriend's here, but she was cool with it, so I wanted to.
Well, tell your girlfriend thank you for letting me borrow you for a while to do the show.
No,
I really appreciate you. I'm so glad you're playing in our tournaments, and
I'm just so glad you're hosting tournaments. You know, I know a lot of it has to come out from your heart and your wallet, and I appreciate.
I love these games, and I just want to see people having fun and playing, and post those scores in the leaderboards.
Regardless of whatever the noise and everything, just know that we love you, man. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And your real friends absolutely adore you, and we appreciate it. And we got your back. So, you know, that's why I wanted to show up and you know, show that we really appreciate you, man. So
thank you so much. It means a lot. It means a lot. And we're gonna have fun this week. So I'm gonna roll us out. Thank you so much, Mikey. Appreciate you. Let's have a great week. Let's play some games.
Let's play some games, fellas.
Well, Papa Brad's a game man. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to AtARI, he's always in control. He's a master of retro man. The old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames pinball board with the ATARI 2600. Your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats. Late nights at the arcade with every game defeat. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend. His passion never fades. Play legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the AtGames pinball board with the ATARI 2600. Your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit.